I want to show you something here, okay? And if we could spend just a minute, how many of these do we have? Let's spend a second here on it. Right? This is a Morgan silver dollar. It's 1882. It's 1882, and I want to show you this. It's O over S.
What does that even mean?
Well, what happened was, this is fascinating, and I didn't realize I had some quantity of this, okay? They took and they sent the wrong die to the New Orleans Mint in 1882. They said a San Francisco Mint, reverse, went to the New Orleans Mint. Now, you have to understand, in 1882, it's like a stagecoach back to back to San Francisco.
Right.
So they said, the heck with that, so they just stamped an O over the S, okay? So, because back then, that's how they put the mint mark on. You got the dies, generally speaking, and then you stamped the mint mark on. Well, someone stamped an S mint, and they're speculating at this point, okay?
Right.
They're speculating at this point. And either they sent an old die to New Orleans, or they just sent the wrong die to New Orleans. Regardless, they took it right there, and they stamped the O over the S. So this is an error over date, okay? And this is a historic numismatic rarity that you almost never find. You find dates that are punched over, but mint marks that are these are 1,500 miles apart, folks. And if we go up above this, it kind of explains what happened and that they're going to have this. So what has this, it shows that as a die, they were altered. Instead of making a new die, they just modified them, okay? And it was just hard to make dies. Now, here's the other interesting part about this. This is a recognized error. If you take the mintage of these, how many of these coins were made, actually? It's, I think, becomes like the 7th rarest Morgan silver dollar, 6th rarest Morgan silver dollar. The coins around it are thousands of dollars. There are a few recognized error coins. There are many varieties in what's called the Morgan silver dollars, but there are very few recognized varieties because this is so substantial, you can virtually see it with the naked eye. I'm going to flip this over. If we get in close, you can kind of see. If you look at the O, it just looks filled in. And I don't know how close we can get the camera in on that. So I got 5 dozen of these. So you can actually see. It looks kind of pregnant almost, you know, where the little line goes across the middle, where they kind of punch the metal up on that, is ultimately what it comes down to. Now, I get these a couple of times a year, the O over S. They're very difficult to get. We literally put them together one at a time. It is not a coin that you find almost ever, folks. Almost ever do you find this coin. So you have the opportunity, I'm going to flip this back over, so you have the opportunity to own one of the rarest Morgan silver dollars that has ever been made at literally $129.95. Now, I've got fewer than 5 dozen of these coins. I've got fewer than 5 dozen of these coins. Every time I put these on, they're almost an immediate sellout, and that's exactly what's happening now, okay? So I have 57 left, so the 5 dozen is gone. So once again, this is not just an overdate error, which people see, okay? It is an over mint mark. There's one other major over mint mark, and I don't know if we have any. We might have them on hsn.com. It's a 1900 O over CC. They used an old CC die, and they punched an O over it. They scraped the CC off. But the guy was, I guess it was just before lunch, and he didn't quite get the whole CC off. And there's a little O over the CC. Of course, that coin is even more than this. But $129.95, one of the most popular errors of all times that you're going to have right here. Like I said, a recognized error. Very few of these remaining. Comes with a certificate of authenticity. It comes with this little thing so that you can see it right here. You can absolutely, positively see it with the naked eye. You got about another 30 seconds. This is always one of the most popular coins that you see right here. And like I said, you can easily spend almost that for a Morgan silver dollar anyway. You might as well get, like I said, I think it's the 6th or 7th rarest Morgan silver dollar when you account for the error, and it is a recognized error variety.
Wow, well, definitely.